Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today, Drew Lock, second start. All sorts of hype. Had a great statistical day. What does the film say? I'm not sure it's exactly as great as I thought it would be. Dive into it, see exactly what the film says. Film never lies. I'm excited. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the QB School. Boo! All right, if you like this kind of content, please think about subscribing. Hit the bell. Subscribe, hit the bell. I actually put it on the right side this time with the finger, right? Subscribe, hit the bell. I appreciate you making this thing go. It's fun for me. I'm enjoying it. Let me know that you enjoy it too by subscribing. Hit the bell, let you know when we go live. Thanks again. All right, Drew Lock, start number 2. Let's see what the film says. Try to go chronologically here. First play of the game, I think. Motion to a 2x2. Big play action. Really fortunate, I think. I mean, I don't want to jump ahead to any conclusions that we might pull from this, but this is just to me a layered concept versus quarters. They get a quarters look here defensively, coming out, blowing the top off, then running an out. Well, normally you would think that that corner, J-Jo, would run with that deep route. Well, they pass it off. And really fortunate here that this doesn't go the other way. I think Jonathan Joseph, he normally makes that play. He takes a chance, doesn't make it, now it's a massive play. I mean, there's just no other way around it. You know, there's an element of luck here that goes into this because this could have been a straight up disaster. When they motion, they get the quarters, just so we're all on the same page here. We're going to get quarters right here. Safety, corner, and they're just playing quarters of the field. So when you run this kind of clear route here, especially when he goes outside, you hope you're designing the play for that corner to go so then you can run this little out layered route, corner route off the safety. You really don't want to run this clear route, let him pass him off to the safety, and then run an out versus a corner who's got outside leverage. Now he takes the outside and doesn't make a play on the ball, but I mean, this is living right. There's no way that this play he doesn't see Jonathan Joseph. There's no other way you wouldn't throw this ball. Again, I like his footwork at the top, feet separated, all his cleats in the ground, nice big strong throw, but this is straight up some luck here going into this play. See it from the back end here. Motion, 3x1, 2x2. You see them talking right there, Jonathan Joseph and the top safety, how they're going to match this thing up. Oh, man, there's somebody bearing down on him, too. We take an L somewhere. L at right guard. It's a big time. Man, fortunate. Living right. It's better than the opposite. Big time play. Nice rookie tight end they got in Denver. Come back later in that first drive. Middle field close. Easy to see. Little play action. Again, got a free runner on him here. There's some sort of issue with the pass protection. Nice little play action. Pretty sure that fullback or tight end, whatever personnel is that guy is up the field, they have to have an awareness here. So we understand the pass pro. I'll talk about it from the back end. But you can't have a free runner like this. This is a nice job avoiding the rush, throwing a strike, backpedaling. You know, I'm hesitant to make this comparison because I know it will rub people the wrong way. But there's an element of Jay Cutler here with this footwork where he's in a pedal and can kind of make this throw. I'll let it run back so we watch the quarterback play. Little play action, pedal. Know you're going to get enough time. Throw that thing. Now, this is a nice design play. I don't know how he possibly, I don't know if that's a check down. I'm going to guess that that's a check down. To me, 83 should be blocking. Without being in the quarterback room or the protection room, right here, whatever his pass pro is, responsibility, I'm guess it's right here to right here. Well, once this tight end blocks, he stays in and blocks. This is man to man. We're going to get a green dog here. He's going to come. So just because his guy doesn't come, 83's guy doesn't come, doesn't mean that he doesn't have to go from 1 to 2 right here. Is how this thing, I think, works out. Let's see it one more time. Either way, you don't want a free runner on your quarterback like this. There it is. That's just a green dog. Tight end stays in the block. The guy who has the tight end now comes, green dog, bail. It's a beautiful throw. I mean, it really is. Backpedaling away, arm strength, vision, accuracy, really a lot of good things. That's the best of Jay Cutler right there. But again, you don't want to live in that world where you're getting free runners on a quarterback, backpedaling. Here is the first touchdown. This is a 3rd and long. This is just 2-man straight up. They had a great call back for a little outside screen. But I love the footwork here. All his cleats in the ground, top of his drop, feet separated, no heel click, strike, 2-man. 2-man, you're always going to want to attack the middle of the field, especially when the defender doesn't have his back turned. You hear me say all the time, all they're covering is the width of their shoulders. We'll see it from the back end here. But anytime you get middle field open, 2-man, and you got a guy running down the seam, you want to give that guy a look. He wins at the line of scrimmage, you give him a chance. Really nice job. Great vision, great accuracy. See it from right here. Going 87 on the left. Middle field open. See those safeties start moving. Got him right there. When he goes to make that throw. See, slow it down here. He goes to make that throw. His back's turned. All he's covering is the width of his shoulders. Again, it's a great job. Nice play call. I love the fact that they're able to get into it. He's right here. Back turned. You know you got it. Safety over here. There's another safety off the field over here. This is that space you're going to attack 2-man. And if it's not there in 2-man, oftentimes you'll also see take off and run. You can see nobody's got the quarterback right here. Great job. That's a big time down right here. 3rd and 12. Ball's a little low. Still hits him right in the chest like a spear. Again, you'd like to see that ball up a little bit. Being super nitpicky there. Again, that's a beautiful touchdown. He caught it twice. Really nice job. Great play call. Great execution. Now we come back. Next series. Middle field closed. Easy to see. A little slot. 2x2. Uh-oh. This is one of those things where play action. We're going to take a shot. And to me, I just don't know how. I get nervous when I see making throws that look like they're blind and we don't see people. So to me, he doesn't see the corner at the top of the screen. You know, you have to, there's an element of awareness here. So you know you're going to turn your back for this play action. It looks like the concept here is basically like a seam or an over or a post right here. Some sort of comeback, out, circus, whatever right here. To me, they're throwing this. Anytime your tight ends stay in, so we get two tight ends staying in over here, you're going to have guys who don't have people running out, and they're going to be leaking out. You have to be able to see these guys. They usually call them steak dinner throws in the quarterback room, because if you throw a pick to this cat, you owe the whole room a steak dinner. So you come back here, and I just don't know why. To me, this is a one-on-one right here. You're going to come out and throw this little comeback, curl, circus, outside thing, whatever you want. I just don't know why it's necessarily tethered to a play action when you don't have anybody on the backside going out to hold that guy. Really dangerous throw. He almost fits it in there. But that could have been all sorts of bad. I think the one-on-one is down here to this kind of post comeback. It's actually a shake, a post corner. Really fortunate there. You know, now we're in the second series, and we've thrown two really fortunate balls, blind balls, really. These two tight ends on the right, they stay in. Again, we get hit with the green dog. Again, both those tight ends stay in. We see the linebacker who's got him. Now he comes. Uncovered. They need to sort this out. This is a gap here in how they're teaching this or understanding their pass pro. I mean, he almost fits that thing in there. It's not that that's an impossible throw. It's just super dangerous. And over the course of a season, not a 2-game sample size, you will not survive those type of throws very often. This is a straight up dime. You know, how they get to this double move right here. It's not even a double move. It looks like it's just a clear, actually. I really don't know how he sees this, makes this throw and a back pedal. Again, the footwork is a bit of a concern for me. I'll talk about it from the back end. But just the concept here, you know, a lot of teams run this where it's a clear here, whatever it is, however he gets there. It's a clear, it's a corner. It essentially operates as a clear, and you want to come down here and throw this option route. So how he's able to bail and throw this go clear seam thing, good for him. I mean, he's double clutching. I think if I was coaching the DBs, he looks like he's staring over there too, which is a problem. The middle field player should find a way to at least try to make a play on this ball. He's 10 yards away from making a play. He needs to be tracking the eyes of Locke and be able to get over there and make a play. But again, from the footwork standpoint, we got double A gap, pressure. They do a nice job picking it up. I don't know why he's bailing. You know, it looks like he doesn't quite understand. Now, he's had free runners in his face, no doubt about it. I wouldn't understand either. But right here, you're blocked up. There's no reason to do this type of drop, this like back pedal, and you're fading to the left, right into the left tackle. Now he gets hit just because we take an L at right guard. Get beat inside. But again, he's staring at that to me. He's staring to the left. If you're playing free safety, just from this angle, watch his eyes and go. You got to get over there. Go. He double clutches. Now it's a dime. It is a dime. The guy's got an impressive arm. But if I'm playing DB and playing the Broncos this week, I'm pretty excited. This is a little funky coverage. Watch the safety. Looks like middle field closed. Now they're going to come all the way across. It's a nice job just getting a completion. See if this is a check down or just a straight up little angle Texas route. It looks like he's the primary here on just like a little angle route with a comeback up top. Nice job. Get a completion. They take advantage of this space in the middle of the field a few times with the Texans. See from the back end. I love the play call. Get a simple completion. 1, 2, 3. Again, we got free runners. You know, I don't know if he knows he's hot. Again, it's a little bit concerning for me, you know, to see this many free runners on a quarterback. Nice job being able to get the ball out, though. A little 2x2. Doesn't get better than this for a walk-in touchdown. They drop him. Not sure who out here has the flat. I'm going to guess that it's not the corner up top. They just miscommunicate, get a walk-in for a flat. Great job being able to see it, get a completion, not force it. Red zone. Nice job taking what they give you. Just throwing a strike. Really easy. Nice. You got to take advantage of things like that. Sometimes you can overthink yourself as an offense and get too cute in the red zone. So right there, that was a beautiful 3-step drop to the flat. Now right here, 3-step, and this slant, they run basically all slant here. Inside 1-step slants, outside 3-step slants, verse quarters. You got the outside ones usually if the inside ones are covered up. They hit us with a 5-man pressure. To me, the reason I put this on there is that it's not that it's a terrible throw. It's just not perfect. It's behind him a little bit. If it's out in front of him, he's got a chance to take that thing to the house. He makes one missed tackle and he's gone. But because it's behind him, and it's hard to tell from this angle exactly why it's behind him, but on these slants, you want to be careful to not track the route. You know, just a little behind him, you would hope that the accuracy would be a little bit, especially to the boundary, the short side. You get that ball out in front of him, let him catch it and run. So again, just like little nuanced details things, but those things add up. He had a great statistical day. I think it would be even better with some of these other throws. This is a cool play. Fake a little swing screen, little wide delay out the backfield. Is he out the backfield or at the line of scrimmage? At the line of scrimmage. Really nice play. So you get these matchup quarters that they're playing in Texas right now, or for the Texans. So what I mean by that is we're going to get this little swing route out here. You're going to take 3 and shuffle or kind of get it going this way. Well, the guy who has the back is going to run out of there. These guys are all going to vacate the middle. We're going to then sneak this wide or tight end back into the middle on a little wide delay. Basically operates like a screen without any linemen involved. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Boom. Again, attacking the middle of the field. Beautiful play call. That is scheming people open. You get someone that open on an NFL field is scheming people open. Really nice job by Skanks. Again, watch it from this side. A little shift from the I formation, usually called a fit shift. 1, 2, 3. Chop. Boom. Really nice. Beautiful kind of tempoed throw. Soft but firm. Nice job. Really cool play. Nice execution. They're rolling. All right, so now we're in the red zone. Again, to me, this looks like a little option route to the back out the backfield with a corner down here to the wide receiver. Again, it's 3rd and short. The reason I put this on here, I think we take an L. We look like we're a little confused at the line of scrimmage here. But again, I don't love the footwork. To me, he's backpedaling. He doesn't have his feet in the ground. Way more inconsistent than he was the first week. I felt like a lot more solid in the pocket. Now, you know what? Look at the 94, the nose, holding the center here on a TT. Or whatever the stunt is, 55. Some sort of twist. Hold that center. He can't get back. That's defensive holding. Either way, again, I just don't love this little Cutler shuffle. I used to call this a Cutler shuffle. Just because he had such a strong arm, he could make these throws, but that's dangerous stuff. It's really, it's fortunate. It worked out the majority of the time in this game, but it's starting to, I didn't notice it in week 1. or the first start for Locke. How about the coverage down here at the bottom of the screen? What these guys are doing? I don't know if they're confused or what. I'm confused. Again, I love this little simple concept. Middle field close, zone, just a clear up top and an out. Wide open. Nice job. Again, you got to find ways to get easy completions. This one of them right here. From the back end. 1, 2. You know, just the footwork just doesn't quite look as polished to me as it did last week. Like, I just don't remember this, like, hop around. You know, like, I want to see someone take 3 steps, hitch, be lined up where they're going. Now, he's wide open. But again, it's I'm not going to lie. Watching this, I thought I was going to turn it on and see like a crazy performance because of the stats. But it's a little concerning to me. Again, get out of the pocket. Bales here. He feels the right side collapse. I like the fact that he's able to get out of the pocket, keep his eyes down the field, throw it back across the body, become an in vogue, cool thing to do now. But again, I'm not sure why he necessarily has to bail. I know when you play, sometimes you just feel a side collapse. If your eyes are over there, you know, he's looking at the running back coming out of the backfield running an option. But when you go to vacate, now you give 98 an angle. You know what I mean? Like if he stayed in the pocket right here, 98 has to run the loop. Again, great job with the vision. Love the accuracy on the move. All those things. Good stuff. This is a great play design. We're going to shift into the backfield with a wide receiver. Then we're going to fake outside zone to the wide receiver to that way. And then we're going to get a flat coming across the other way. And check out how, again, scheming people open. So we're going to shift back here. Then we're going to fake outside zone this way to a wide receiver. Well, we're going to boot, come back across right here and boot on this little sneak flat or submarine flat. But we're also going to be wide open on the backside. Both these guys, I think both the tight ends stay in the block, so a really solid side right here. And both these dudes wide open, 1 and 2. Could have thrown it to either one of them. I love this type of great play design, great execution, timing. Look at that. Sneak flat. Got the over wide open too. With that real creative kind of motion to be able to draw your eye there. I love this play. Really nice job. He's obviously really accurate on the perimeter, on the move. Comfortable doing it. Again, love throwing touchdown passes inside the 5. Play fake, wide open. You can see 41 down here at the bottom of the screen. It looks like he sees it. You know, he probably has the first one out of these two right here. So when the first guy comes out, he comes out, but we end up getting just this huge pick by these 2 tight ends because they're in here just walling off. Creates a natural wall. Really unnatural, natural wall. There it is. Boop. Sorry. Touchdown. Nice. Great execution. Come back a little later. Still in the game. A little 2x2. Again, this is just straight up spacing right here. We're going to get a slant, flat at the bottom, spacing up top. Again, this flat is a little behind for me. From the shotgun, when you're throwing quick game like this, most teams just teach 1 step, throw. The footwork of it, to me, makes him late. Really fortunate, again, with the ball location behind him. Corner sitting on him a little bit. Miss a tackle. Fortunate. Big play. You know, it's a pattern for me. I know you could make the argument that if it's a pattern, it's continue to be successful. Just what's the problem with it? I think it's hard to sustain this type of stuff. Again, the footwork to me, he's not lined up to throw to the left. See where his feet are lined up? For all those golfers out there, it looks like he's driving that ball right between the hashes. Now he has to turn over, kind of rotate to his left. Ball's behind him. Fortunate that it doesn't turn a bad play into a terrible play and they survive. It actually turns into a good play. So again, I think it's just worthwhile to take a holistic kind of snapshot when you look at a stat line. Guy had a great day, 3 touchdown passes, 300 yards. Well, you know, there's some luck involved with it too. Really like this play design. I think he motions, motion him over. So you know you won't have any sort of press or kind of bump coverage usually. You got that space to run this little wide receiver, tunnel, middle screen, whatever you want to call it. Like it off this little play action fake too, get everybody flowing, come back. You'd hope the line with the 2 guys popping out here, probably the right tackle and right guard, would be able to kind of blunt up their guys or at least throw on them, not miss them, let them come in there and make a tackle. Almost feel like there was more on the bone for this play. But again, I love the design of it. Shift him across, fake the other way, come back, throw a quick screen, get a completion. Right here, we got blocked up. The only guy unblocked is the guy on the 4-yard line, the safety. Texans make a nice job splitting the 2 offensive linemen, making a play. Should have had more. This to me was one of those design plays that I didn't necessarily love. It's a quick little screen, a quick little one-step slant down here to the bottom of the screen to Sutton. I would like him, we'll talk a little bit about it, but to me, he's slowing off the line of scrimmage. Almost like he's looking inside to see if he's going to get smacked, as opposed to taking one step and running. And then I also don't know why you would want the split this tight. So most of the time when you run these kind of RPOs or kind of option routes, option slants, you would want, the reason you would be in tight, is to take advantage of, I don't know, something. But to me, all it does is close the window here. So if you were out a little bit wider, you took a one-step hard slant, and you hit this thing on stride, this is a touchdown. You can momentum yourself into the end zone. But because you're slowing off the line of scrimmage, the design of this thing to me is just not great. That looks like half speed to me. I'm not going to call that he's scared to go in there. They might be asking him to do that. Again, I like the idea of it, kind of like a little mini RPO. If it's there on the backside, take it. People have been doing this for years, just not calling it RPOs. But again, I would like to see him run full speed, because he catch that thing and just truck someone into the end zone as opposed to getting tackled on the 2. That. Come back later in the game, motion down, get a little, looks like, I don't know if they're running like a quarters match type thing. Either way, going to have issues with the over here. I thought it was going to be cover 3 at the start. They do this is a really nice play call, because you get this quarters match thing right here, what it looks like. And basically the 2 guys on the bottom are going to go with this single wide receiver. You're going to get one guy on the over, and he's going to be open, wide open. Again, scheming people open. Open by 5 yards down the field, scheming people open. Nice job by Scangarella, by Locke being able to see it. I think that they obviously think he's pretty good at these play action drive throws down the field. Oh, that's what it is. It's cool that they shift a wide receiver down, basically inside the tight end, so they're lost a little bit. He's then able to come down, fake the run fit, get the strong safety coming down. And because this is a wide receiver, you get a little bit more speed. You get a little bit more speed in here. This is a pretty unusual formation with a tight end out here, wide receiver in here. When he comes up to go on this over, the strong safety comes down, fits the run. And because it's a play action pass, we got numbers down the field with leverage with where that corner is outside. JJO's got no chance. Again, footwork at the top, not necessarily lined up, I would say. His feet look like they're both on the hash. Again, able to drive that thing right on him. Obviously, a natural spinner, strikes all over the place, but just the consistency from the pocket, not quite the same level I saw the week before. 2x2. This looks like cover 2. Is this a flea flicker? Yeah. Whoa. Most times teams will, when they call a flea flicker, first of all, I think they were up by a bunch. So this is an interesting time to have a trick play, as opposed to like a Patriots team that use trick plays only in crucial games and situations. This is just straight up flea flicker versus cover 2. Most teams will run a check with me with flea flickers. We'll say, okay, if you see 2 safeties out there, excuse me, just run the ball, check it and run it, as opposed to run the flea flicker, because you're never going to get a flea flicker versus cover 2. It's going to be really hard. He does a nice job. I put this on here just because I like the decision making. Shows a little bit of acceleration here to get around, I think, 41. When he breaks through the pocket. I'm not sure about what goes on the sideline. But again, you'd love to see, pretty rare to get cover 2 to this formation, what looks like 3 tight ends, 31 personnel, or 13 personnel. Again, you'd also love to see the back get out there. Flip it, nothing, get out on a check down, give us an option, as opposed to the quarterback run option. But right here, this little, that's pretty nice. That's nice. I didn't know he had that little jet. So again, good decision, not forcing the ball, as opposed to this, not good decision. Middle field closed. Staring. Now watch that middle field player. He stares. We're staring at Sutton. JJO's playing underneath, little trail technique. But look at that free safety, man. That's all on the quarterback. Double pump, double clutch. Again, you got to catch it right there and throw it. Back shoulder, corner's back is turned. You can't double clutch it. You're late. Now it's a pick. Fortunate it doesn't go further than this. But just that's staring down a route. I mean, he did this multiple times. I mean, you got to throw it. You hesitate like that, you got to get it down to the tight end or the check down. You hold, double clutch. I mean, the free safety's already on the far hash. He's running. He's in a full run right there. On these double moves or whatever it is, the wide receiver is responsible for beating the corner, and the quarterback is responsible for beating the deep safety. You can't stare at him, double clutch, be late. That's all on lock. You know, that was a bad one. He finally got burnt on ones that, you know, a little bit fortunate earlier in the game. They're still killing him, though. I mean, he's still making a bunch of good plays. It's just this idea that, you know, you come back and finish a game. Really, this is the last kind of meaningful play of this game. I love the footwork of it at the pocket right here. You know, all his cleats in the ground, boom, right there, throw it. Just throw it right there. That's a back shoulder look. You get a corner who's over the top, or you can't get by him, or he's got his back turned, whatever, all these things right here, this little separation, put that thing high right there, give your guy a chance. Cannot let this guy make a play on this ball right here. This ball needs to be thrown back shoulder, boom, right there. You could also make an argument that you could just be running the ball at this point in the game, not making these type of throws. But again, overall, really nice job. All right, that's a wrap. Drew Lock, great statistical day. I'm not sure about kind of the fundamentals, technically sound, a little lucky, lots of lucky. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.